Well, as if you needed another reason to hate the political class in the UK, and also another reason to say, hey, there might be an issue with our judicial system, and justice is very skewed here in the UK. Well, ladies and gents, especially you guys in the States, you're going to love this. A UK Member of Parliament, that's right, someone actually sitting in Parliament, was caught, arrested and charged and found guilty for assaulting one of his own constituents. It's all on camera, we've all seen it. And now he's walking free from a prison sentence. But wait. If you post hurty words online, 2 years. What on earth is going on? This is a clown country now. This is honestly disgusting. Actually disgusting. Really, really, really gross that has happened. Nah, it's nasty. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe if you're a returning viewer that's not yet subscribed, or indeed a new viewer that is not subscribed and you enjoy very straight down the line takes. Let's take a look. So Mike Amesbury, who was the Member of Parliament, is a Member of Parliament, still getting paid, jailed for punching a constituent in street, walks free after appealing against prison sentence. So the 55-year-old punched his constituent several times. It's all on video. There's no debating what he did it, and was heard shouting, "You won't threaten your MP again, will you? You effing soft lad." Important to note, ladies and gents, as well, Labour. This was a Labour, a left-winger. A left-wing Member of Parliament. So, former Labour, so he is still a Member of Parliament, but he's, out of the Labour Party, but, he's still a left-winger. Mike Amesbury will walk free after winning an appeal against his 10-week jail sentence for punching a man in the street. People have been jailed for 2 years. People have literally had 2 years in prison. People have had prison time for just being nearby and tweeting things. What are we doing? What are we doing? He literally beat someone. He beat them. They're on the ground. He beat them. It's all on camera. He was only going to get 10 weeks anyway, which is tragically short. And then everyone's just like, no, don't worry about it, mate, actually. Don't worry about it. No, this is a disgrace. Our judicial system in the UK has been the model by which most of the world has followed in terms of those people that, sort of value criminal justice in a certain way. We're a joke now. This is a joke of a criminal justice system. This is terrible. And this goes hand in hand with all the pedos that have been getting off lately as well. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is awful. So the sentence handed to him on Monday will now be suspended for 2 years. It means that the Runcorn and Helsby MP will not be jailed unless he commits any more crimes within that time, which obviously he's not going to. But he should have been jailed. He should have been jailed, absolutely. Now he's still getting paid. He's still a Member of Parliament. Honorary Recorder of Chester Judge Stephen Everett also ordered Amesbury to carry out 200 hours of unpaid work, undertake a 120-day alcohol monitoring requirement, go on an anger management course and carry out 20 days of rehabilitation work. All this is nothing. He should have been jailed and had all of that. Amesbury, 55, pleaded guilty. And people that are like, well, he pleaded guilty, I don't give a toss. The other people that have been jailed for hurty words online, they pleaded guilty as well. And they've been given 2 years in prison for no actual victims, by the way, just tweeting stuff. No actual victims. But this guy actually has a victim that's quantifiable, it's tangible. Nothing. What a joke. So yeah, he pled guilty in January to beating by assault after punching Paul Fellows, 45, in Main Street, Frodsham, Cheshire, in the early hours of 26th of October, after his constituent asked him about a bridge closure. He'd been set to serve 40% of his sentence, 4 weeks, in prison, followed by a year on licence, which absolutely should be the case. However, his lawyer launched an appeal shortly after he was sentenced, and after the appeal was heard at Chester Crown Court on Thursday, the judge said his jail time should be suspended. Why? Oh, this is the CCTV of this entire... Well, apparently it's not loading. I was going to say this is... I don't know why it's not loading, but this is the CCTV of it all. But apparently, yeah, can't watch it. Never mind. So Amesbury arrived at the court in a prison van, having spent 3 nights in prison, was led into the building in handcuffs. The judge initially ordered a 12-month alcohol monitoring requirement, but changed his mind and said it should be 120 days. Why? Like, what is this? Amesbury came out of the court 3 hours after the decision and said he sincerely apologises to Mr. Fellow and his family, however would not answer whether he would resign. I'm now going to go and see my family and go home. No one gives a toss what you do, you scumbag. Let me see if I can get this video to work, because it's quite an interesting one, to be honest. Let's see if we can get this video to work. No thanks. Go away. No, apparently it just won't load. Sorry. Never mind. So yeah, the Labour Party suspended Amesbury shortly after the incident, said he would not be allowed back into the party after his original sentencing. However, he remains an independent MP and will continue to receive £91,000 a year of our money, plus expenses, after he literally beat someone. No jail time, nothing. I hate this. This is mental. We live in a clown world. Clown world anger intensifies. Amesbury has been urged to resign by Labour and Reform, but has not done so. And a recall petition cannot be issued until he has exhausted any appeals. He has not yet indicated if he will appeal his latest sentence. A recall petition kickstarts a by-election or if 10% of an MP's constituents sign it. Footage replayed in court on Thursday showed Amesbury punching Mr. Fellows in the head, knocking him to the ground, then punching him 5 more times. The guy's an absolute brutal fucking scumbag. I mean, it's just madness. What are we doing? This is a mockery of the judicial system that is still like a joke anyway. But this is actually mad. This is mental. What do you think of this? Honestly. Because I thoughts down below. And again, if you like what I do here, hit subscribe. If you also like what I do, considering covering something like this is pretty bad on YouTube. YouTube doesn't like this. Support me on my Patreon. It's linked down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.